And we're live. This is the wood where you get what Shebicket.
Wooded so good.
It is true. That is true. That is true. I don't know
Yeah.
where Racing Girl's at. Looks like she may be standing us up this evening.
Wow.
Well, she messaged me. She said she was going to flake the stream, so I would look less awkward flaking the last stream that I've seen.
You always look awkward and flaky. There's nothing you can do about you not looking awkward and flaky, especially with your skin issues that you have looking flaky.
Or do you call it flakiness? 'Cause usually when I think flake, I think like people that got dandruffs and stuff.
I think cornflakes,
Or like
Kellogg's.
pulsating or whatever.
Oh God.
I think you should use like a different synonym. to describe it.
Pulsating?
I don't
We
know.
talking about
I don't think
a wiener, or are we talking? What are we talking about?
I don't want to think about your acne pulsating,
Oh,
John. That's disgusting, bro.
What?
let's get an up close look at that pulsating.
No,
Oh,
fuck you, Shab.
you weren't supposed
I
to
don't want
cuss,
to.
Gene.
Don't you
I
do
mean,
bullshit. I will kill you.
you cussed already,
You
John.
weren't supposed to cuss, Gene. You're a
I'm
bad
sorry.
boy.
I've been watching a lot of documentaries lately. Well, a lot lately, actually. And today I actually watched this one a couple years ago when it first came out, but I'm watching it again because I think it's interesting. Wild Wild Country. You ever seen it?
No.
It's about that. It's about that cult that moved into Oregon in that what was it, 80s? Something
With
like
Jim
that.
Jones or Waco?
No, they moved into the Oregon. Jim Jones didn't move into Oregon.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Oregon. I thought you said
Yeah,
Waco.
no, and into Oregon, and they took over this town. It was like an Indian guru guy, and but it was like it wasn't they were it wasn't they weren't studying those religions. He had his own religion.
Was it Jim Jones? Like, well, I know he was in like Guyana. I forget where he originated.
I just told you there was a guru guy, an Indian guru.
Oh, you said Indian. I know Jim Jones is kind of yeah. What is
He's
it?
not an Indian guru.
Okay.
Yeah, they all wore orange and shit, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. I always thought I've always had an interest in cults, like that mindset. Like I watch stuff about Scientology all the time as well. The mind, I try to get into that mindset, like what makes people believe such bullshit.
They wanna be included. They're the kind of people that have been ostracized their entire lives, and the cult gives them a sense of belonging.
See, this is not true in this situation though, with because a lot of these people were very successful lawyers and doctors and
But what about socially? Because like that's one of the things I did read about, like regarding cults, like why people tend to buy into it, because that kind of like implicit bias of like the bandwagon effect. You're with this group, and you kind of just like shift your views to coincide with the group.
yeah,
Um,
and like with Scientology, man, they got like Tom Cruise and John Travolta and all that.
what do you think about people like whenever you talk about his acting, they're like, "Oh, he's a Scientologist." It's like, what does that have to do with his fucking acting?
Well, it don't have anything to do with his actual acting, but Scientology is a bad organization. But no, it doesn't have anything to do with his actual acting, though.
But so's the Catholic Church. That's a pretty bad organization as well.
Yeah, they are. But when you're talking, see, now you just did one thing that I don't like. I've talked about this before. When you're talking like people want to do this when you talk about Islam too. Like you start talking about Islam, they'll bring up Christians. Well, we're not talking about Christianity at the moment. We're talking about Islam. We're talking about the badness of this organization. Which Catholics has very much issue. If you want to discuss that, we can. But we're discussing Scientology.
Well,
Scientology deserves to be criticized, and I think that yeah, it's a very nefarious kind of organization. But it's just when people there's hypocrisy. So I think that's why people bring up Christianity and stuff, is to show how a lot of people will support organizations that are just as bad and they don't really pay attention to it. at Shab going FK again.
He did go after. He went FK. For reals, dog. What is he doing? Like I said, this is Friday night, guys, so it's basically a screw-out show. We only do an hour and a half, and then we hightail it and do weekend shit. So anyways, the builder desks. Beardshire, are you obsessed with Trubisky's desk?
No.
I didn't ask you.
Your audio does sound kind of...
I said Beardshire.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
My God, you know, my audio's fine. It's your dickhead ears.
Well, I think it's a combination of, like, some of the issues I have with hearing, but your
It's
audio
your
does...
dickheaded ears.
Your audio does sound kind of,
No, it's just your dickheaded ears.
Yeah. Maybe we should ask Shab.
I said what?
Maybe I turn the volume down on your end.
It's your dickheaded ears.
Yeah, it sounds better now. I turned it down to 60%, so when it was at 100%, it just sounds bombastic. Like, you know, when audio is very loud, you have a difficult time, making it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna bomb your basket, John.
No, but everyone's obsessed with Chef's desk. This is the new, like Theranos scandal and everything. Chef's been funneling money into his, like, desk project, and we haven't seen where the money has really been invested.
Go to his house, John.
Yeah. We need evidence that he's not, like, laundering money.
Yeah.
Theranos is the big one that came into my head. What are some other well-known, like, money laundering scandals?
Been a bunch, yeah.
Yeah. There's the Hyperloop thing. That's a big one.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to think of one outside of Theranos project. And people in the chat, can you think of any big money laundering schemes in the last, like, 10 years?
I'm trying to. I can't really think of any.
Yeah. I know, what is it, Penn and Teller, they did, like, on the bullshit. They did an episode on, like, all, like, pyramid schemes and stuff. And there's one they did on this, like, one company that would have women and, like, vest in these, like, vibrators. And that was one of the more odd and eccentric pyramid schemes.
Yeah. Wait, you keep on talking. I'm listening. I'm just having to text a very important message.
Oh, the Wolf of Wall Street, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one. So, yeah. The Wolf of Wall Street. You know, he was technically, I read in some stuff about that dude. He was the one that actually, they called him that in a magazine article one time, and then he's the one that ran with that and kept calling himself that. Nobody actually called him that.
Yeah, didn't they called Shyamalan the next Spielberg in, like, one article? And then he kept calling himself the next Spielberg.
Yeah. See, the thing about it is, he did, M. Night Shyamalan did one really good movie with The Sixth Sense, right? That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's been pretty much pure shit. I mean, he's pulled one out. Glass was pretty decent.
I haven't seen that. What about Unbreakable? That was...
I mean, that's one thing about Unbreakable. Glass was okay. It was a sequel to Unbreakable.
Signs, I can't stand
Signs is
Signs.
stupid. Signs is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. A planet that's majority water, that's where the aliens are going to go to. The one thing that can kill them, they go to the planet that's majority of water.
Well, even that, it's just like, they're running around in the nude with no weapons. It's like, don't you think they'd exercise some precaution if they're invading a planet that has this highly like toxic substance that towards them? It's just that made no sense. But so many people love that movie and will defend it, and that's why like all those other films, The Village or The Happening, like everyone agrees that those are horseshit. So many people try to defend The Signs and claim that, oh no, after Signs, that's when it went downhill. It's like, no, Signs was terrible.
Signs was terrible. The Village was another one that was fucking ridiculous.
And that had Adrian Brody in it.
Yep, and yeah, Adrian Brody in it. He played the the village idiot, basically.
Well, we were talking about that the other day, like with actors that want to like get their Oscar, so they will play developmentally disabled characters, like in Nell, like with Jodie Foster. And of course, there's a lot of good examples of like great performances, like in Rain Man or
Dustin
Mice and
Hoffman
Men.
was amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
He was getting Junior in radio.
But we were talking about, have you ever seen Riding the Bus with My Sister?
I don't think so.
It was Rosie O'Donnell, and she plays a like developmentally disabled woman, and
It's
her acting's pretty bad.
her acting is on a level of like anybody here just doing the shit you'd expect to act like you're mentally disabled. It wasn't believable at all.
Disabled does Rosie O'Donnell. Great. I mean,
It was so weird to watch somebody act mentally handicapped on a movie and do so bad at it. It was just totally not believable. And just like I said, it's anybody here could act on the level that she was. It was weird. We should watch that for movie night, Shane. Make Pimp watch it. He'll love it. He loves Rosie.
no, Rosie. I was pissed off at Rosie last night because I did a stream because somebody canceled 2 hours before the show.
Yeah, Shab.
Anyways, I went ahead and did a stream. It was doing pretty good, and then Rosie got out of the house and she ran down the freaking highway, and I was running down the freaking highway. Had one dude honk and flip me off, and I flipped him off and started screaming, "Get out of the fucking car!" You know, I was whooping that. I was mad. But then I got back in the house and made a little money. So yeah, it was crazy, man. I was running down that damn highway.
I think every community has that one neighbor that has that one dog that just won't stay put, that gets up all the time.
And Rosie, she's a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Yeah, my aunt, when I was younger, they had a boxer that always would get loose.
Your aunt was loose. Ooh.
Whoa. You don't let him talk that way, Pimp? I mean, Gene?
Nah, but one time one of the neighbors called the police because the boxer got out. And when they showed up, they said they saw the boxer in the back of the cop car. The boxer was kind of sad because they called her Rocky, which is kind of stupid. Because that's like a boy's dog name, not a girl dog name.
You're a girl's dog, man. Elizabeth Jean, that is your name.
Never knew that.
Yeah. Elizabeth Jean.
Do boxers have the same issues that like pugs have, where like their eyes fall out of their skulls because they have like a smushy face?
Well, I had a pug and his eyes didn't fall out of his skull.
Well, I know that like a lot of like bulldogs and pugs, like they do have a lot of issues with their eyes and stuff, because of how they're bred.
You're weird.
Bulldogs are the least intelligent dog breed, and pugs are up there.
Yeah.
I know border collies are the smartest dog breed. And I don't know. Maybe I should get a border collie, but I don't think they'd be good city dogs.
Probably not. Why don't they just
get autistic to people to play people with autism, it would cost. I don't know.
I mean, because well, I mean, they're not all functioning like well enough to do the job. To be honest with you.
Well, I mean, like, what level of autism are they like talking about? Like,
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you had somebody, okay, if, you know, it's usually ones that play pretty bad, like Gilbert, like in Gilbert
Yeah.
Grape.
well, I
They,
don't
you
think,
couldn't put a kid at that point. I mean, it was at that level to act.
yeah.
You couldn't. You couldn't.
Did they even establish that he had autism in the?
Well,
movie?
he
I don't-
had some.
Well, they mentioned he was development, like he was mentally retarded. I don't think they
Yeah.
actually said that he had autism. He might have.
No, he was some. Hey, Gilbert. But he did a good job, though. Leonardo DiCaprio did a good job.
Yeah, and he didn't get the Oscar, and the reason is because it's like the youngest person to win an Oscar for like best actor or best role is something like in their 30s. So yeah, it's kind of
Shone quite a bit at the Oscars. And he finally won, but he got shown quite a bit for several roles. A lot of people thought he should have won for the Romeo and Juliet, and he didn't win. A lot of people thought he should have won. Yeah,
the movie's pretty cheesy. Titanic, I mean that's.
pretty cheesy too. That's extremely cheesy.
Well, it wasn't as cheesy as the Romeo and Juliet one.
It was not a good movie.
Titanic?
No, it was not a good movie. It was okay. It was okay. It was a big budget love story, and that's all it was. It wasn't. I mean,
I think it does deserve a lot of credit in regards to how it was shot. Like a lot of things with
so historically incorrect.
well, most movies, like Lawrence of Arabia is historically inaccurate quite a bit. Like most movies based on historical events are.
And I'm gonna tell you one reason I didn't. Okay, I don't hate on the movie, but one reason it always disgusts me to watch the movies because they fucked up in production on that movie, and here's why: the door that she was on could have fit both of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's one of the big memes. James Cameron's always like, if I could go back and change anything in any of my movies, that's what I would. I would make the door smaller.
They fucked up in production there because that door was huge. I mean, just get on that door. And then she's like, I'll never let go. And then let's go. What the fuck?
I mean, maybe like the like hypothermia he was dealing with, like with being in the water and stuff, was like interfering with his judgment.
And then I wanted to punch the old bitch in the fucking gut when she threw that goddamn expensive ass fucking necklace off of the goddamn boat. Could have gave it to your grandkid.
Hey, she was a emotional young heiress. I mean,
There
she
was
had her affluenza.
There were some very stupid parts to that movie, if you think about it. Very stupid parts. Now, there were some good parts, too. Don't get me wrong. There were some good parts. But there were some very stupid parts.
Well, I movie that gets like a lot of recognition to level something Forrest Gump or Titanic. It's like
And
I don't know.
Wrong, too. That's one of the other things.
Yeah, but I mean, like Shawshank Redemption is one of my favorite films, and people,
That's a great movie.
yeah, and people didn't like how it didn't win over Forrest Gump.
They
And-
should have. They should have.
Yeah, and one of the things people would do is they'd make a big deal about the like the record scene, like when he's playing the record and they're all like looking at and it seems like what a lot of people do is they'll pick like the worst scene of the movie to try to be like, yeah, this is a masterpiece. And I feel like pretty much every movie you can probably find the worst
Yeah,
part.
but, I mean, there's like several parts of Titanic. And I didn't think that was a bad scene that you just pointed out, though.
A lot
How's
of
it
people make a big
bad?
deal about it. I agree. I don't see why they're.
Alexander Dumbass. But yeah, I don't understand why that would be a bad scene. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't an outstanding scene to make it. I mean, you could have went without it. The movie could have probably, but I mean, it was part of it. It's a good movie though. Say Wataneo, Shabisky, say Wataneo.
What the mayo?
No, say Wataneo was the name of the town, Shabisky.
What the mayo is the name of a town?
Say Wataneo.
Sataneo?
Say Wataneo!
I don't speak French or whatever, dude. Okay.
That's Swahili. No,
All
it's
that
actually
stuff.
Mexican, Shabisky.
It's Mexican?
I don't think Mexican's a language.
Gene, do you speak Mexican?
It is a language. Did you understand what I was talking about?
No.
Shabisky did.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about the mayo.
I need to learn my Mexican.
You gotta learn your Mexican.
Did you know that before the Europeans showed up, the largest population density of natives was in like Central America and Mexico?
How do you know? How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because that's what the experts, the historians.
Were you there to count the people?
How do they know?
I didn't have a time machine. I guess I have to. Well, to be fair, the Mayans and the Aztecs, their civilization was in Central America, so that's where like all the major agrarian settlements, city-states were. And then I know the Incas were in was it why am I drawing a blank from this? Chile. Yeah, they were.
I like chili. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
I like crackers in my chili.
You like Gene in your chili?
He's a Caucasian.
Wait, now, do you know why they had major like cities and stuff in South America and Central America, but not in North America?
No, John, why?
Because in like the Mayans and the Aztecs, they had llamas, but they had like pack animals that could haul cargo.
Llamas, John, not llamas. They're llamas.
Llamas. So,
Llama.
yeah, one
No,
of the
you
reasons
don't
why.
say laminate that picture, do you? I know you say lamb. I'm stupid.
But you don't think that's kind of interesting? Like all these kind of prerequisites that are necessary for humans to progress outside of that kind of hunter and gatherer kind of environment. It's like it's something like if we didn't have bison and horses and camels and all cargo, it's like that's something that humans wouldn't be able to progress beyond a hunter and gatherer kind of a society.
Have you ever ate human before, Gene?
Yes.
I don't think we should have him on the show anymore, Pimp.
I've ate a human out before.
That's different. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Have you ever did oral, Gene?
Have I ever done what?
Have you ever performed oral relations on a woman?
No.
Ever?
Nope.
A man?
A dog?
A dog? You ever sucked off a poodle, Joe?
Now that he's done.
That's fantasy.
Why did you ever tasted cougar?
Tasted poodle?
Cougar, John, cougar. Coochie cat. Vagina, pussy, John.
No, I don't. I don't like
How do
bringing
you
other
know?
people's
You
reproductive
can't.
organs in contact with my mouth.
How do you know? How do you know? You just told us that you've never done it, so you cannot say you do not like it because you have never done it.
Oh,
You
yes,
just
I never tried it. I guess you don't know until you try.
Better go try sucking a poodle dick and see if you like it, Gene.
Yeah,
You never know if you don't try. Gene.
John, I think you would enjoy putting your mouth up on a woman's love pocket.
I think I could do without it.
They're warm and squishy, John.
I think it's unsanitary.
Do you like warm and squishy things, John?
Not really. Indifferent towards it.
I like warm and squishy. John's gay. Gene doesn't know how to talk to women, let alone munch on cooter beard, said Gene.
I think I'm better at talking to women than most men. That's one of the things about being asexual. You don't fucking care. So when you're not thinking about getting in a sexual relationships with a woman, like you just talk to them like anybody else, and there you go. I think people who are incels, that's a mistake they make.
John, I think that was a stupid statement you just made.
How's that a stupid statement?
Because guys who are trying to get the coochie have learned the art of talking to women to where they can get the coochie.
Okay, well, when I was in high school and college,
You what?
essentially-
Finish nothing! Finish your sentence!
like incels usually they're the ones that they're tryhards. They put all this effort in and they're not able to follow through with it. So
Incels, yes, but all of us are incels, John.
oh well, I was thinking of Timmy. Sorry.
How do you, is Timmy an incel?
I don't know. Are you an incel, Timmy?
By the way, guys, I know it says $100 goal, but if you can just have me make half of it, I'll be fine with that. So let's make half of the goal, 50. Be okay with that. So yeah. John Darts and they're talking shit.
He says you're adrenochrome junkie. Gene, is that true? You steal adrenochrome from little kids?
Do you love my adrenaline?
Do you steal it from little kids' buttholes, John? That is the question.
No. One thing that I have tried recently, speaking of like
You
dirt
said
cleaning
one
out my
time.
little addiction. Have you ever tried these concentrated B12 shots? That always
No.
blurs out the. Dude, these give you quite the kick.
Henry says he
buzz.
happens to have a girlfriend in the military fighting in the Ukraine right now, John.
Who's fighting the Ukraine right now?
His girlfriend.
Oh. Damn, why aren't you going to support your girlfriend, Dirt?
That
Oh no,
is
it's Timmy.
You think Danielle has been hanging out with us and fighting
Yeah.
the Ukraine war all at the same time?
Well, I haven't seen her in a few days, so maybe.
Yeah.
He does
But,
special services.
Timmy, I think you're using this as a ploy, as an excuse.
Yeah.
So you don't have to show us pics of your girlfriend or whatever. Like, oh, I can't take pics of her because
John,
she's
that's
out in Ukraine.
That's a hell of a... John, that's kind of shitty, man. You think he's lying about his girlfriend?
I don't know. Do you live in the Ukraine, Timmy? So why's your girlfriend in the Ukraine?
She's in the military.
Yeah, but she's why is she fighting the Ukraine? Is she in the U.S. military? Does the U.S. have troops in the Ukraine right now?
Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy. We're not in
Why are
the
you-
Ukraine right now.
Oh,
Fighting.
thought we were there defending it right now.
No, they don't want to get involved because it's NATO. It's
We're on the borders. We're in Poland
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh.
we're in Latvia and stuff like that, and the Baltic states. But
We're gonna end up in there.
yeah, we might. Yeah, it's plausible.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna end up fighting. If this doesn't end soon, we're gonna end up in there because we're pretty much gonna have to probably because they're gonna. Yeah. I live in Canada, LOL, and to be honest, it was probably a scam. She has me sending her off my card.
Dude, he got catfished. Some Ukrainian woman, or it wasn't even a woman from Ukraine. It was just some dude from South Korea.
I think I got catfished once.
Dude, I don't know, there's this one documentary about, they were discussing, incels and stuff, and this one dude is like in his 50s, and it showed him like he was trying to meet up with this woman from Romania, and she looks like an heiress. She looks like a model, and this guy was like just he has the typical neckbeard kind of aesthetic, and it's like, why don't you try? And the guy's like 50, so it's like, why aren't you trying to meet somebody your own age? Why are you trying to get married with somebody in their 20s? Maybe this is why you're alone and can't find anybody, because it's like, regardless of looks, it's like, why are you trying to get with somebody in their fucking 20s?
Or are you trying to get with a poodle?
I don't know what you're talking about, Chad.
Gene, you said like 10 minutes ago you did it at least once. We
Well,
heard
asked,
you.
like, if I've eaten poodle.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah.
What does he want in here?
Nobody asked you to come in here.
Oh, shit.
Damn, what's going on there?
Nobody didn't ask.
Hey, you just get off screen. Let that girl with the breast stay right there.
Danny, have you or have you not been to the Ukraine recently?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
No.
There you have it, John.
Speak some Ukrainian.
Give us
Well,
your best
see-
Ukrainian salute, Daddy.
No.
It's secret, classified information.
Now, you see, Timmy, Dirt's able to come through with proof. He's able to show his girlfriend.
Oh,
Okay,
shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Dude, that's just a green screen effect. That's him
It's
with
just
his
a
mustache
deepfake.
shaved. He just
Ooh,
has a...
Guys,
Huh?
sorry.
He just got a wig on now.
I
Yeah.
just hit a dry bong with no water in it. Mmm.
It's called a pipe.
Why'd you do that?
It's called a pipe now.
Somebody's got a pipe.
Okay,
Okay.
now it's a bomb.
A water
Now
pipe
it's-
without the water. How are you guys tonight? How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
I don't believe you.
No, I really suck. You're right.
Exactly.
I'm not good. I'm actually real bad.
I have a pen with a light on it. It's the best. It's the best invention ever in history.
Yeah, you'll never lose your pen in the dark. When you
This
need
is
to
the
write in
most
the dark.
evolved technology in the history of it. I mean, there's nothing more
Writing in
complicated.
the
than
dark.
that.
You know, the days of writing by candlelight are over.
Yes.
Yeah, if you
about
lose your pen, you can
pen?
just use your pen flashlight to find it.
Exactly.
It's
What about
it's
a
great.
pen that has like a spork on the other end? That way, you always got your writing utensil and your eating utensil on standby. When you're on your lunch break from work, there you go. You don't got to worry about.
That sounds unhygienic, Gene.
Yeah, bro, you just gotta wash it. You can get those alcohol wipes and wipe it off afterwards.
You've been a real cunt, John.
We're not using the right mic.
We're
Oh,
supposed
shit.
to use my ink pen that's got a flashlight on it, John. Do you not respect this technology, John?
Doesn't seem too novel. Seems like it's been around for quite a while.
John, this is what we dreamed of as children. We've reached the pinnacle of technology right here, John. I mean, you can write and see.
Well, not really, because like if you're writing while you have the light on, it would be shining right in your face, so you couldn't really see. If you needed to light up the room so you could see what you're writing, you wouldn't be able to do so.
You don't need to see what you're writing, but you need to see if you. But when you turn it upside down, you can see if you misspelled it.
Yeah, but wouldn't it make more sense to have some kind of lighting technology that projects from
No,
like?
John, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would cast. It would be too much light where you need to be right.
It's too much, too much. We've not reached that level of technology yet. This is where we're at, John. Accept it.
One of those like probe light pens where you can shine on somebody and like.
You
get
want
them
to
see first.
probe people in the ass, John?
Yeah.
There's Raisin Girl. I'm not gonna say why she was late. I know why she was late, but I'm not gonna say why she was late.
She was pooping.
She was perioding.
Aunt Flo is visiting and I need my sleep.
So Shabisky, you did guess it correctly.
Yeah, I'm a genius.
That's what I wasn't gonna say. Cause she's like, this is what she texted me. Oh, I'm fucking bleeding. I'm like, God damn.
What am I supposed to hide it? Just be
No.
like, oh, I have to.
But you say you're supposed to say it's my Kool-Aid time.
Oh, well, I'm fucking bleeding.
Oh yeah.
Can I rip a tampon out with my teeth?
That's kind of really gross, man. I'm so tired. You be asking questions like that while I'm still picking
Yes.
sleepers out of my eyes.
Just jerk it out like, yeah, this is safe. Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Animal.
John, would you jerk a tampon?
Shit.
John, would you eat a bloody tampon, John, for $1 million?
Eat it. It's cotton.
That doesn't. No, you need to go
You
way
mean,
higher.
like suck
for
it like a lollipop?
I'd eat that motherfucker.
Like swallow it whole?
Yeah, for $1 million.
What if it got stuck in your intestines?
That's a risk I'm willing to
What
take.
if it's like
That is crazy.
what if
That
it's
is
like
not a
littered
risk
with
I'm willing to take.
STDs and everything?
Do what, John?
What if it's ridden with STDs? What are you trying to
Yeah.
say about raising girls?
What the hell,
All
bro?
her AIDS and all her like her stuff and gonorrhea.
She doesn't have any of that, John. We
How do you know?
we tested her.
What if it was the tampon of a virgin, John? Would you eat it then?
She hasn't gotten herself tested and posted the tests on the internet. On
What
Twitter.
you talking about? Give me just.
It's none of your business. Her
That's
blood,
a smart man right there. I would say the same thing.
John.
Well, not about eating tampons, but you know.
Every co-host of the Wood has to submit their blood for a test and sacrifice. So yeah, it's very clear that.
And they need to post their social security number, and they need to post their
No, it's
their
it's all
college
about the blood
diploma to
sacrifice,
prove
really.
that they have a diploma.
It's all about the blood sacrifice.
Jobs don't even make them do that.
What's that?
Jobs don't even make them do that.
Yeah.
They should.
Do you see my technology?
Ooh, a pen light.
It's top tier technology right here. John Morgan's kind of shitting on my top tier technology.
You know, some say it was given to us by
It's a very impressive pen light.
That
I'm
we
very
got
impressed.
that when signs happened.
Yeah.
They gave us the technology.
They gave us the technology.
They didn't understand clothes, but they understand pin lights.
That's
You're
right.
supposed to hold it up and holler about I have the technology. I think that's how that goes.
Look, John. Oh, it went off.
You know
You
how
broke
like drug contraband, they'll try to like design pens to conceal drug contraband. They do that where it's a pen and a light, and it acts as a crack pipe all in one.
John, calm down.
What's that?
You're not Pablo Escobar, John. Calm down. Shabisky, do you know who Pablo Escobar was?
Yeah, he was like
He was this guy.
he was
who
this
did
guy.
stuff.
And he did yeah.
famous
Where's
guy.
he from, Shabisky?
He was the great.
Mexico.
He was from that place.
Mexico. Are you being serious? You really think he was from Mexico?
I remember that wherever he's from, there's hippos running around because of him now.
See, I told Chev that. I was gonna say
It's
we
true.
just
It's true.
yeah.
It's Colombia, John. Oh, Shabisky.
Mm.
But I actually like. I want to like it. I mean, you know, I like stuff like that, documentaries, and learning about Pablo Escobar is interesting. That was he held the government under hostage, basically.
Yeah. He was the
I mean,
government.
yeah, he fucked them over, dude. I mean, he was like, he made his own prison. He built his own fucking prison for himself.
Didn't he ran for politics, didn't he?
Yeah, some kind of awful.
Well,
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
gonna get
right.
shit done.
He ran, but then that was right when the U.S. got involved, like with the DEA and everything.
Yeah. You know, they've never really made a good movie about him. They made a good show on Netflix, but they've never made a really good movie about Pablo.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really about him. Like American Made. That was about Barry Seal. That's a really good movie where.
Yeah, I think you showed that to us one night.
Yeah.
What, Tom Cruise or
We gotta do a movie night tomorrow night, by the way. So
movie? Come see.
yeah, come see the pictures. We need to make $50. By the way, that's the goal. It says 100, but the goal is actually 50. So yeah, $50. But yeah, I also added in the description Venmo and Cashapp. So if you want to like tip that way, it's in the description now. I got my
What movie should I pick for tomorrow?
Who says you picking the movie tomorrow?
Didn't you say I was able to pick one of the films?
We'll let Shabisky decide if that happens.
Yeah, I don't much care for Eugene's, so I think.
Nobody happened last time, y'all. Okay, we're gonna let you do it because I said I would eventually. However, we picked weird science, and you picked lobster.
Yeah, it's a very highbrow.
And everybody that was in there watched both movies. We're like, yeah, we enjoyed weird science. No one said we enjoyed lobster.
I still
But
think.
that's just that sample of people, because every other sample I've shown it to enjoyed it, and it's a commercially successful and critically acclaimed film.
Tim was
I feel
commercially
richer for
successful.
having had the experience.
Tiny Tim was commercially successful. He sucked.
Yeah, but was
Justin
it
Bieber's
critically
pretty fucking
acclaimed
successful, Jade.
and commercially successful.
How long did Jackass run?
Hey, Jackass is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
See, racing's worse than Hitler.
Raisin, you talk to a bunch of dudes. We like shit. Dudes like shit like that. You gotta understand that.
To be fair, I'm not a big
I
fan
do,
of Jackass.
I get it.
It's people like Steve-O.
My point was, how long did that bullshit run? That's what America thinks is good.
Yeah. But, yeah, John. But here's what really pisses me off. Is I get put off. I get told 2 hours before the show last night. And then to come to find out, it's because of a countdown for one of the worst musicians, singer, rapper, whatever the fuck you want to call him, ever in the history of the of entertainment. Machine Gun Crappy.
Who?
He was counting down Machine Gun
Else did you
Crappy.
have running?
I
What
can't name a
other
single
crap?
song that they produced.
You couldn't name a song by anybody that isn't like some like orchestra singer person or something. Like, name one Eminem song, Gene.
What's the song?
Everybody can name them songs just about it.
If you can't name an Eminem song, then you have no place even speaking at all. Like, who cares that you don't know like one MGK song?
Obvious moves that I would expect him to say, but you do one.
What's the one song? Hey kids, I like violence. You want to see me stick some nails in my eyelids?
That's not the name of the
This looks like
fucking
a
song,
song for me.
Gene. Those are
I
lyrics
don't
from the
know
song.
name. I know the-
My name is.
Two different
My
songs.
name is. Hey, my name. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he just mixed up way two different songs though. He went, hey,
Well, I
kid,
said that other song. I know there were
Yeah.
two different songs.
this looks like a job for me.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, yeah. Can you name? Let's see.
Name a song from Elton John, Shabisky.
Little, isn't it like Little People? Little Dancer or something?
Tiny Dancer.
Tiny
Oh my
Dancer.
Dab.
Yeah, Tiny Dance, which is
I knew
an
as soon as he
amazing
said
song.
that.
I
Name
knew
a song from Billy Joel, Shabisky.
What?
Hey,
At least I was
those
able to name a song, Gene. You didn't know Eminem songs.
Ask me those questions, John.
What's that?
Ask me those questions.
Well, I know you know. I want to see if Shab knows. Name a Billy Joel song, Shab.
Big Dancers.
Good shot.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Young girl. Which I like that version of Billy Joel better than I did the more political.
Ballad of Billy the Kid.
Name me a Johnny Cash song, John Morgan.
Was it Walk the Line? A Ring of Fire? That one.
Yeah. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
See, you name a Johnny Cash song, Shab.
Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
All right, Danielle, you name me a Kid Rock song.
I find that an appropriate reaction.
If you don't, you gotta show me your boobs.
I don't know if Kid Rock.
Well, turn around.
I don't know. I think there's a fucking Kid Rock clause in here.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Well,
Kid Rock's
I can name a couple Kid Rock songs, even though I'm not a big fan, but I can name a couple.
I know that one.
You know what now?
Bong da da bong da dang da dang.
Ball with the, not bone with the bone, it's ball with the bar. Ball with the bar, the dang, diddy, dump the boogie. Name me a Smashing Pumpkin song, Dirt.
A bullet with butterfly wings.
Rat in a Cage.
Yeah, that one.
That is the song.
Spine on my rage.
I'm still good. You know he owns. You know he owns a wrestling company now. The NWA.
I heard about it, but I forget.
Yep.
I learned that last week when you told me.
Yeah, that's right. That's okay. Forgot about that. I'm trying to think of some. Name me a white zombie.
I don't know that one.
Rob Zombie.
Oh, that's easy, Dracula. Like, we're thinking about
The
trying this
Halloween
thing out.
remake.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That's a good song, John. Name me an AC/DC song, John.
God, why can't I?
Big balls.
No, not that.
Big balls.
We will. No. That's We Will Rock You as Queen. No.
Yes.
Yes, that's Queen, John.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I know ACD.
Because you're dumb.
I know. That's why.
Back in Black.
TNT.
Hell's Bells, Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell. God, that's the most.
There you go. The TNT,
Yeah, high voltage.
Trubisky, name me a
Wait, is it Iron Man?
Frank Sinatra song. Trubisky.
Pizza? I don't know. I don't know any songs by him.
Pizza.
Pizza.
That was Dean Martin, actually.
Oh shit.
Oops,
so
there
close.
goes another.
Fly Me to the Moon.
He's got
Two tickets to paradise.
hopes. Hot apple pie in the. Damn, boy, y'all musically declined.
That one got me, bro. Frank Sinatra's Two Tickets to Paradise.
Fly me to.
Mars.
Let me play amongst the stars.
Boobs.
Play amongst your boobs.
Quit insulting Dirt.
Name a Josh Groban song, Shab.
Josh Robin?
Groban.
Groban?
Build a snowman.
Do you guys...
You want to build a snowman?
Does anybody know who Josh Groban is?
Never heard of Groban.
He's a very well-known vocalist singer. He's known for his voice.
Does he sing back to back with his dad? And sometimes they kiss?
No, that's Andre Ocelli.
Oh, those are the gay
and
guys.
there was no kissing.
It was pretty close. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being gay, but if you're gay with your dad, okay, that's pretty fucked up, Gene. Okay, that's getting a little... You're playing back to back with your dad kissing.
Denver song.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
I'm beat on that one.
Anyway, we're gonna stop this because Raising Girl's getting tired of our shit.
Reason Girl doesn't have any songs.
So
She's a girl.
She's a lesbian.
blank rific.
He only listens to lesbian slam poetry. She doesn't listen to
It's her favorite.
men
Tonight
suck.
I'm gonna listen to John Morgan's gospel music.
There you go.
My gospel music.
Josh Groban sings like God songs, doesn't he?
Yes,
No. Some, I guess some, but
he
I've
does.
only ever heard him sing God songs, like "You Raise Me Up" and stuff.
You raised me.
yeah, well that's one of them. But that's a song that didn't. That's not an original from him.
No, all the God people sing "You Raise Me Up."
They do.
I mean, a lot of.
The singing Carpenters do a great job with "You Raise Me Up."
I'm saying a lot of, like opera singers or musicians that are known for like what's her name?
Sarah Brightman.
No, not. Well, yeah.
You
Her.
like opera, but you think it makes you seem intelligent?
Hmm?
I don't think
Yeah,
you like opera. I don't
We brought
think
up
you
the
like.
Shelley, so I brought up Brightman.
I don't think John likes opera music at all. Actually, I think he just thinks it makes him seem half-ass intelligent.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard that before. Like, I told you I went to like New York to watch Broadway, and I got into.
I went to
Broadway,
Yale.
Like that kind of. Yeah. Oh yeah, because me talking about watching Broadway, New York, same thing, bragging about a university.
My IQ is well above room temperature.
I once smoked a cigar with a Harvard professor.
No, but yeah, Jackie Ivanko, she's who I was thinking of.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
She has a great voice.
Yeah.
No, she don't.
But this is how we first connected, isn't it, John Morgan? We have a thing for the same kind of music in that genre.
Yeah, I
You,
guess.
you don't connect with nobody.
I thought you had a good memory, son.
Yeah, son.
I remember discussing it in the
Son?
Connect's a
But
weird
Shelley
word.
was our first conversation that we had that we connected with.
I
Yeah.
like fur jelly, too.
Don't you remember your connection with Raisin? She thought you fell in love at that moment, Gene. Did you not feel the same? Gene.
Sand in your hands, John.
Yep.
All she has
Yeah,
is
but
pictures
regarding,
of
like-
you all around her walls now. She's just obsessed
I'm
with
gonna
you.
burn them now. I'm taking
Yeah,
them down.
fuck
Keep
you.
on, keep on.
Thank you. Burn them.
No, but what Pimp said right there, like the music that seems smart. Like I want to do an.
I'm with you, John.
I know, but I want to do an episode on my stream about anti-intellectualism. Because I know you were joking,
He
but
wants to do it with you.
there are so many people, like in these online communities, that are so fucking annoying, and it's like, I don't know. I kind of got into the point where it's like I kind of want to call people out on their
But John,
emotional maturity.
if they were anti-intellectual, they wouldn't be anti-you because you're not an intellectual.
Yeah, Gene.
You should have the YouTube version of the Lucy booth.
I got my asshole version
Give
of the
advice.
Lucy.
Gene's pretty loosey.
Juicy.
Go to Gene, ask for advice, and he tells them that they're blockheads.
He's juicy too.
Oh, he's so loosey and
to-
juicy. Oh,
Tell them
Gene.
to grow the fuck up.
Oh,
I heard your asshole was like a gusher.
I bet I could fit both fists in there. Oh, Gene. He's so loosey goosey.
Keeps it juicy.
Your ass, John, would burst in my mouth like a gusher candy.
Gersher.
Gersher.
Gusher enema.
Yeah, John, I'm a gusher enema.
Would you eat gushers out of a woman's rectum, PIMPMUNK?
Yeah, I have.
He likes to lick the booty.
Damn right.
He would tease that booty until them gushers popped right out for him.
All right, baby.
Have you not
That's-
seen the tongue action of a pimp?
Anyways, I needed to get that half of that gold made. Anti-intellectuals a made-up word for insecure, smart people, Gene. That's what Timmy said.
Well, that's just what people you say to deflect from being.
That's what people say to deflect from being making up a word because that, yeah.
And what you did right there is what just people do to deflect from what I just said, deflect from the initial thing.
I'll beat you to death. I'll shoot you in your fucking face. 12 gauge your fucking nostrils.
Wow.
But in all seriousness, you don't think it's not just with intellectualism. You don't think there's people out there where it's like,
What thing, John?
let's say there's somebody in the room who's a very skilled pianist.
I
They
got a
got a lot of
skill
talent.
penis.
You don't think there's emotionally mature adults out there where it's like a person can't just have a talent or be really skilled or adept at something. They're an arrogant piece of shit. They're really not that good. They think they're better than... Like, I think there's a large percentage of adults that fall into that category.
You saying you're not arrogant, John?
Well, arrogant means you think too highly of yourself. I don't think I honestly fall into that category.
Okay.
And I think when people use the word arrogant, I think that's kind of a sign of insecurity. I think a lot of people don't really...
You
So
just
anytime-
use the
So
word
anytime-
arrogant.
So what you're saying, John, what I'm getting here, anytime someone insults you, it's security. That's what I'm saying, John.
Well, I mean, there's a difference
That
between...
sounds like arrogance to me,
It's not
John.
arrogant. There's a difference between just childish insults and constructive criticism. So if you think that somebody honestly has some kind of like notable like toxic trait, don't explain why. If you refuse to go into detail, then you're just making baseless claims. You're making assertions.
Well, if they feel you have an exaggerated sense of importance or you've exaggerated your abilities, would that not,
Well, if they feel that, but it's like, how do you...
by
Like,
definition,
this is
mean
where-
that they feel that you're arrogant?
Well, isn't that, like
What
you said, they
words should the
feel...
Philistines use when we want to call you arrogant?
Well, I'm saying it's subjective at that point if you're saying that's how they feel. So it's like, it's one thing if you're going to claim that somebody brags about or they humble brag. Okay, that's something that's more explicit. Saying that,
No, I'm
they
more
just give a
arguing
vibe.
for the word arrogant. I don't care about the plebes. I just want to know about the word arrogant. Why can't I use it?
Well,
It means something, and I like to use it appropriately.
I didn't say people aren't allowed to use it. I'm saying that in a lot of scenarios when people do use it, I think it's a word that's typically overused. And see, right there, you guys were strawmanning
No,
me. I
you
didn't say
said, if
people
you
weren't
back
allowed
up
to
the
use it.
tape, that only stupid people use the word arrogant.
Yeah, you did say it
I
as
said-
an
I believe I
all.
said
No, you
I
didn't.
find that usually, or in most cases, I think I added if we go back and re-roll. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
but
that's why
believe-
no,
Go ahead, John.
that's why me and Raisin are both teaming up against you, and we're gonna beat you up. You said it wrong.
If you said only stupid people use that word,
Yeah.
I just want to say Danielle never said that one
Just
time.
putting a caveat in that time. Usually you are good for that.
Okay. Well, if I forgot to put a caveat in, I apologize. But
Yeah, I don't think you're stupid.
Thanks.
John thinks you're stupid,
But-
apparently.
Whoa.
I like your eye makeup, by the way.
I don't.
You didn't even notice her eye makeup, did you, John? Because you're insensitive fuck.
no, but I think when people use the word arrogant, they probably should say elitist instead because it seems like that's what you're accused of.
I think you're an arrogant asshole, John.
I
And I'm not trying to use the word elitist either.
think
I
you're.
think he was just trying to work in that it's not unwarranted.
You're an arrogant elitist, Jane.
I see your wordplay here.
It's not wordplay. I'm saying that a lot of
One
times.
implies that you think you're smarter or better than you are. The other one,
The other
you're
one.
related to a society that is led by an elite.
No, elitist means you just think you're better. Maybe that's
I
one
just read the
but-
definition.
Okay, well, how many definitions does that have? This is semantics again.
As
What
an
do you mean?
adjective or noun, I read the only one that's an
Wait a
adjective
minute.
definition.
But in order to be an elitist, wouldn't you have to be arrogant?
I guess, but
Not necessarily.
Usually, arrogance is when you're saying that a person thinks they're more competent than they really are. Elitist is when you think you're better than others or whatever. So I mean,
It takes a certain amount of arrogance to think you're better than someone.
Demonstrating a superior attitude or behavior associated with an elite.
Okay,
So rather than saying like with the other word, it would be implicating that he's bragging about something he doesn't have. This one is demonstrating something he does.
well,
I
my
find
thing
that to be an arrogant correction. I'm
well, how's
teasing.
that arrogant? Because it's like, if somebody's 7 feet tall and they think they're taller than most
Every time
people,
you're on
that's
it's all
not.
about John. How come that happens?
What do you mean? How
It's
come it
n-
happens?
you always make it about you. The whole fucking stream. You always make these streams about you.
What do you think, Dirt? Do you think I make them all about me?
That's what happens when every sentence he interrupts with has "I" in it.
Yeah.
Talk about
Well,
me,
you're
Gene.
criticizing me, so I'm addressing the criticism that's addressed towards me.
You seem like you practice for a chorus now. Me, I.
Me.
Dirt.
Fighting.
Dirt. Grow some hairy balls, boy. Tell this son bitch off.
Tell him.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. You just tell me to grow some hair on my balls?
Yes.
I've got plenty of hair on my balls, man.
Proverbial
On
balls.
his head, it's probably
Dirt.
down to his knees. What are you talking about?
It's the proverbial balls we're talking about, Dirt.
I'm not a Christian. I never read Proverbs.
You're a dumb son of a bitch.
Nope, I don't know your magic PIMPMUNK.
I am God.
It's only Christians who read Proverbs.
John Morgan cheesecake.
Magic doesn't work if you're not a Christian.
What do you think about cheesecake, John Morgan?
I can eat some cheesecake. I prefer ice cream cake though over cheesecake.
I disagree with that whole.
I would too.
But
You
I
need
have
to
had
reevaluate your
badass
taste in
cookie
food.
cake. That's a badass layered cookie cake. That's some good shit.
Isn't that like? Are you talking about like ice cream cakes where they got the cookies layered in the? That's what I'm
There's some
talking
ice
about.
cream, there's cookies, there's cake. It's all that shit's good.
Why are you putting a blood drop in the fucking chat room, Raisin? God damn it.
Raisin, you can't put that in the hood in here. That's
Yo, I
crazy.
was told that
Put your period all over the
we
fucking
needed to
chat
be on
room.
topic before I PMS'd. I was just obliging the audience.
You don't need your pussy blood all over the chat room.
I'll smear it everywhere if people want to talk shit.
Ugh.
Smear it on my back.
I'll wear it like fucking war paint and come on camera and be like, just
Yeah,
yelling
I
and shit,
wish
being
you would.
crazy, wear underwear on my head,
I wish you would
bust
do
out the
that.
peanut butter for rolling in later, laugh like a fucking loon.
I swear to God, dude, I would be the happiest motherfucker alive if you did that.
Me too, probably. That sounds.
I mean, you know me, you know my sick, twisted fucking sense of humor. I would fucking love to see you rub your period blood all over your face and start screaming. That would be fucking
I'd do a nice finger painting on the window for the world to see. Yeah.
I'll do that with my
Pimp wants,
shit.
like, what is it, like a Kool-Aid shower or
Invite all the ladies of the coven over so that we can play with our blood together.
velvet rose shower?
I'll at least pat you on the back for attempting to be funny, John.
What's that?
You gave a good attempt there, buddy,
Oh, good attempt.
to be funny.
He's so
Attempts to
sweet.
be funny, they never land.
You never land, John. But
I
me
never
has to save you. And
Like, there's
and
some
that's.
gaslighting going.
Have you went on a podcast and not say that word?
What, the term gaslighting?
Gaslighting or not straw manning?
Well, straw manning, people do it all the people do it all the time, though. I mean, it's a very basic kind of. It just means you're purposely misrepresenting what somebody's saying. So, I find that when people are doing something all the time, and then a person uses the appropriate word to call them out for the thing that they're doing, that's what people do. It's like, oh God, this word that you're using to call me out on this
John.
behavior, I want to get away with. What?
Don't you think that it might be some smoke to the fire there, buddy? If everybody's always saying you're an asshole?
What if somebody's always saying that you're straw manning? I mean, what is that?
What?
I didn't hear what you said exactly. If everyone's always saying
It
that.
doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Let's talk about racist pussy. Boy. Would you suck it through a straw, John?
No.
Would you let dirt step on your left testicle, John?
No.
For $500.
No.
How much would it be? Come on.
How much would it be?
How much would it cost you?
No amount of money.
Okay, what if Danielle sung you a song as he did it? Would you do it then?
No.
So, now, John, everyone's got a price. For me, to let someone stand on my testicle until it popped, I would take no less than 250 million. I want to be set for life. I want my grandkids to be set for life.
Need that much.
That's not going to happen. You're right, because I'm not going to need grandkids to leave money to, because my predominantly semen-producing testicle will be destroyed.
I'm super rich because my granddad got his balls stepped on.
Freeze some samples.
Yeah. I have 3 mansions.
Who's first?
$1 million you step on my nut and smash it. Then I'd just be like a normal guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got one to spare, damn it.
Yeah.
There is no left one. You get to choose which is
John, would you suck my third nut?
No.
what's the price.
What's the price?
Price.
John, what if I dipped it in tea?
No, I'll pass.
What if I put some chia seeds on it,
No.
John?
What
What
if
if I
I
made-
squat on some cardstock
No.
and make a beautiful butterfly and frame it? Would you hang it on your wall?
No.
You wouldn't hang my butterfly art on your wall, you bastard?
No.
Oh,
What's that?
that would be a blutterfly, not a butterfly.
Yes, and it would be beautiful art, and he's refusing to hang it on his wall.
Yeah, you know they do make pussy blood art, John.
Well, somebody's automatically pretentious when they hang art on their wall.
Right? Well,
When YouTubers hang art on their wall in the background, they're just doing that to show off and stuff. They don't really appreciate the art.
John, you're not
I'm
me.
going to send you a pretentious butterfly.
Butterfly, butterflies in the sky. I can go twice as high. Send that book, take a look.
Bleeding.
Pretty rainbow.
Nice. I might not have to go to the doctor, though, if I was bleeding a rainbow. It's generally all red.
Oh, but I could say just bleeding old hoe.
People
Right?
screaming
I am so
outside.
ready for my beard and for this to stop. I'm ready to trade. Give me a beard. I don't want this lady time anymore.
Yeah. Biscuit, what are you in deep thought about, buddy?
Thinking about Blutterfly.
Do you want art? I can send you
Dabs
art
and
instead. You'll
deep thought.
appreciate it.
It's usually because he's trying to like calculate the tip for like his Uber Eats and stuff.
You shut
You
up.
gotta tip him?
Shut up, Gene. Okay.
Or he's just dealing with the analysis paralysis of like what kind of sandwich to order.
Yo, come on, people. We got just a few. We got like 14 minutes left.
You're lying.
And if you do, Danielle will lift up her index finger.
What?
One time.
Whoa.
Just think about where that index finger is being. It's been up Dirt's ass.
Whoa.
She masturbated the prostate. I'm telling you. Have you ever had your prostate massaged?
Let me tell you, I had untreated pneumonia for a while, and I was told that, you know, if you do have that for a while, that it can lead to prostate cancer. So yes, at the ripe age of about 18, I had to do a prostate exam. And now to come to think of it, I never did the research to see if that man was telling the truth or not. He might have just wanted to get a taste of my prostate.
Well, I mean, he was a homeless dude in an alley. I don't think he was being really.
He didn't have the proper
I
credentials.
thought he was trying to do me a favor.
I don't think he was a doctor, Dirt. Well, that was big. What was that, Shabby? Was that supposed to be a cough, a sneeze, or what? What was that?
It's a snoff.
Ugh.
It's a snoff.
You ugh.
It's a snoff.
A snob.
Yeah.
Bong gag cough.
Bong gag cough. You know a lot about gagging, don't you, Gene? You whore. You whore. Actually, that's unhygienic.
My sleep hygiene.
There you go, Gene. I sent you a link to cover. Next time you have some board time on your show.
A little bit of butterfly. Vaginal knitting.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's an artist. She menstruates. She shoved that ball of the yarn up her cooter every day, all month, to knit her cycle.
That's hot.
I'm gonna knit your cycle.
That's a 30-day artist project.
Blood blanket.
Pardon
That's
me.
What was it, your earlier question about like how to get your beard sooner than I think maybe just get your tubes tied and then take hormone pills for the beard.
I don't think tube tying works. They have to do a hysterectomy for that.
Yeah. I don't know how the surgical operations work.
Gotta get rid of the bits that make the estrogen so that I can get the beard and stop bleeding.
Okay.
Tube tying, you still bleed. Which I think is ridiculous. I don't understand why. There's no egg to trigger it.
Women and their bleeding. Yeah, God really didn't like you guys when God was designing
We're the
us
ones
all.
that make people. I make people.
Well,
I made
didn't
3
God
fucking human beings. What have you made?
Didn't God
Well,
do
Rich?
that to punish you guys for?
the people, Raven.
Human beings. I'm a human being factory.
Raven, you can't do it without the batter, though.
Yeah, but didn't God do that to punish you for like stealing the forbidden fruit? Or
Yes,
taking the
evil.
forbidden fruit?
Eve's evil snack time. I heard all about it recently.
But you can't make a cake without the fucking batter. I'm just saying, Raven.
What? We got yeast too. I can make a cake.
You,
Look at your face. I can even leaven that shit.
Trubisky, cuss her out.
Fuck you, Danielle. Okay?
Nah,
Fucking had enough of you. Just sitting there saying nothing. Fuck you. Fuck you.
yeah,
Okay?
leave her alone.
She
Yeah,
carries
it's all
you in
women
every
look
video
the
game.
And you know what? Let Dirt sit in the better chair. Fuck you. Okay?
Dirt's been a gentleman. He's letting his woman have his better chair. That's what a
No.
man does.
No.
Trubisky.
She's being bad. Give it to Dirt. He deserves it. His prostate hurts.
No, Dirt ain't stupid. He knows she carries, but she's got a little something he likes a lot of. I'm just saying, he boy, y'all shut up. Doesn't know what he doing.
But Dirt's prostate hurts. He needs a better chair.
August, how long did it take you to build the Lego spaceship?
August is stupid.
And Pim, that's abusive.
Well, nobody's tipped, so everybody's stupid, John.
Except me, I'm the only intelligent.
Well, actually, we got a $3 tip.
You never did mention that.
Because you were talking too much. You stopped talking too much.
Damn.
You take lessons on Shab on how to like
Talk
not
less.
really add to the
Yeah,
discussion.
you need to think more about butterflies and talk less. Okay? God damn it.
I understand. You're right.
Butterfly.
Well, now we need $47. Give me $47, Danielle. Well, I'm glad she's calm down, Danielle. Don't, we can't get in a word edgewise with you. That's a big cup. His whole face is covered. That was the best part of the show right there when his face was covered. I don't say anything could fit that fucking nose, though. He was sniffing his coffee. Don't you see your own face in that fucking thing for it?
What's your cup say?
Says Emma Glue. What does it say? Ed?
To the shit show.
Yes, is welcome to the shit show.
Emma glue.
It's
Emma
advertising
glue.
a much more important show
Emma
on someone else's stream.
glue. Shut up, Gene. I'm trying to make a joke about stuff.
I make a joke stuff.
Why are you being a bad person, Gene John?
Because everyone deserves it.
I'm gonna give you any name.
It's
John.
my right to be bad because people who are receiving end of my bad behavior must have done something to bring it on themselves.
If I met you and didn't know your name was John, I would think your name would be like Chuck. You look like a Chuck.
Why Chuck?
I don't know. You look like a Chuck
Because you look like a Charles who was too cool.
or a Barry. Definitely look like a Barry.
Miles or Milo. Eugene does work though.
Eugene would work. Shavisky would
Barry
be like
from the
a.
HBO show.
Shavisky
Or
would like
Dexter.
have a weird nickname like Dewey.
Trubisky's a Dewey.
A Dewey, yeah, he is a Dewey.
Derps.
That's me.
Gilligan.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
What about
Dirk's name would be Patrick.
I don't like that one.
I don't give a fuck what you like. It's what it is.
He's not a ginger.
There's a
Just
bird.
calling him Ainsley.
There's a cardinal on my windowsill.
Where?
A girl or a boy? Is it bright red?
It's kind of getting dark out there, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I can tell by the. May have been a woodpecker. Wait a minute. We got a lot of woodpeckers out there.
Cardinals and woodpeckers don't really seem to get along with other birds.
Because they're dicks.
Yeah. Like,
They're dick birds. We got 5
doves.
minutes.
yeah, doves, pigeons, sparrows, robins, they'll all, like, kind of assimilate around the same area and hang with each other. Cardinals are always on the side. It's like, other
This is what
birds
it
don't-
sounds like.
what's that?
This is what it sounds like
This is what it sounds like.
when doves cry.
Okay.
It's a song. It's a
It
song.
took a while to get the lyrics.
Chuck! It's a song.
Okay.
Chuck.
Chucky.
Chuck is too much of a manly name for him. Now Chucky maybe. Chucky, that could work.
Harvey.
I think-
Herschel.
I think-
It's like a Herschel.
I think
Chuck
Patrick
like
is.
man.
I think Patrick is more fitting. Every Patrick I've ever met was a weirdo.
Every Patrick I met was a redhead, so I don't know why.
Patrick got killed him. Danielle looks like a Charles. Or Fred. Raisin Girl looks like
A person with
Red.
person with no camera fucking on. That's what she looks like.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
got 4 minutes to make. Fuck.
It's like she turns
Anyway,
the
yeah,
camera
cool.
on and there's just blood everywhere.
We got to get.
She's having fun, Chef.
It's all over the walls. It's all... yeah, it's that time of the month. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not
Blood.
sorry.
It's Bloodtober.
My butterfly was going crazy.
Back of the drain.
That sounds pretty disgusting. The week of the drain.
7 days of bloodless death. Is that better?
Yeah, I like that.
The flooding.
The flooding.
The blooding. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go
Menstrual
ahead.
Flood.
Yeah.
Make a movie
That's-
called that.
No, they shouldn't.
Yes, they do.
So, now, sometime tomorrow I'll send you guys a message, let you know what time exactly we're going to be doing the movie. Make sure you check out Shavisky. I don't know what he's doing tonight.
Doing Jackbox.
Coming off in a box.
Yeah.
August says I should be named Addison.
No.
That's a
Yeah, that's a dumb name. Who would name them? Who would
I
ever have a
love
name
that
like
name,
that?
especially for a male.
That's a shitty name.
You know, Danielle looks like an Addison.
It's like an
I
accent.
said Charlie. When you said Charlie, I thought Charlie would be cute for Charlene.
Shut up.
Like a
Eat
fire starter.
Eat some chocolate and shut the fuck up, you bleeding bitch.
I didn't go for chocolate this month. That's weird.
Anyways, we're gonna go. We'll catch you guys later.